Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Aldi Sumaputra, and today, me and my partner Krishna from Group 5 is going to explain about our project, which is Smart Home Assistant. Krishna, please start the simulation.
Okay, so our system is, as the name suggests, is a smart home automation. is is act as a central control system for our home appliances. So we can see there are two Arduinos as the brain, a remote, and an IR sensor to to drive the output, and the potato as our source of energy, and a relay with external power. So our system basically gets the data from the remote. So the remote will, for example, if we press one, if it will sense an infrared signal that will captured by the IR sensor, and the IR sensor will then be read by the Arduino. So our system works by first activate the peer sensor. So if there are no person in the area, the system will not be turned on. So first, if we activate it, so you can see here the our system is already activated, and now we can press the button to drive the output. So for example, if we press 1, it will light up the first light bulb over there, and if we press 2, it will drive this light bulb, and if it press 3, this light bulb, and if it press 4, this motor, which is in our case we corresponds it to an air conditioner. And so if, for example, there are no person in the area for 30 seconds, for right now the timer is counting down, and this sensor is not receiving any signal, this peer sensor. So for 30 seconds it will go to standby mode, and but if, for example, we activate it again, the timer resets, and it will go to standby mode 30 seconds after the last uh, activation. And so for the second part of our circuit, the slave. So the circuit that I explained is the master, is we so called the master circuit, and for the slave circuit down here, it will be explained by my partner Aldi. So Aldi, please.
Yes. So for the second part of our circuit, we call it the slave Arduino. The slave Arduino is used to increase the number of digital output in our system because most of the output pins are already being used for the LCD and the digital output for the first part of our circuit. The way the second part circuit works is by using a communication known as UART. UART stands for Universal Asynchronous Receiver Transmitter. This communication has the advantage of simplicity. The Arduino master gets the data from the IR sensor, and once it receives the corresponding data, which in our case is button 5, 6, and 7, it sends it to the Arduino slave. Our data is a group of fixed bytes which then be converted to original data by the slave when it reaches the slave. The slaves then do corresponding to the data it receives. So it basically does the same as the before Arduino, but with different buttons. Thank you.
Okay, so as we can see here, if we press 5 and 7, it will activate this lamp and this motor. So this system is used for not only its for a home of the future but also for sustainability because our circuit only uh, runs from potato sources. So that's our presentation. Thank you for your attention and see you in the next semester.